Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Nick from Riley Sports and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm just talking about the NFL, what's happened. Haven't really made an NFL video in a while. Haven't talked about the NFL in a while. But I'm just gonna Gonna just talk to y'all about some things that have gone down, what I think of it. Combine just ended. As I'm recording this. I think this should go out the same week. We'll see. Some interesting things that have happened. So Anthony Richardson looks like best quarterback in this draft, but we'll see. Obviously, Bryce Young didn't really test. Will Levis looks like he does have a cannon for an arm. CJ Stroud also looked looked really good. Some receivers, most notably, the receivers really didn't test too well. A lot of them didn't. A couple corners that really tested really well. It's kind of hard because it's kind of just like testing. It's not really like how good will they be on an NFL field. It's kind of just like what's their athleticism like? What is their arm like for quarterbacks, stuff like that. Other news: Geno Smith just got signed today as I'm recording this on a massive deal. He's going to get $51 million. His first year, I believe, which is insane to me because I don't think Geno is worth a 3-year deal. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think he's worth a 3-year deal. 3-year deal. What does this mean? Does this mean that the Seahawks are still just not going to draft a quarterback? Or are they going to go other directions? Do they really think that Geno is the guy? I'm not sure. It makes me think like they think he's the guy for at least the next couple of years. Kind of interesting to me. I would not assign him to such a big deal. I would assign him to maybe like a one-year deal or even maybe a 2-year deal, but not a 3-year. That just seems to me like you're asking for a bad contract in a couple of years. But, maybe not. He played great this year, so give him credit for that. Tony Pollard got franchise tagged. That's something interesting. What happens with Zeke? Is he still going to be around, or is it going to be Tony Pollard's show in the future? Derek Carr signed with the Saints. That's a big deal as well. I think Derek Carr and the Saints makes a lot of sense. It kind of gives them some stability at quarterback. He's a really good quarterback, and I think in that division with the Bucs, who don't have really a quarterback right now, and then you look at the Panthers, who are trying to still find their guy. And then you look at even the Falcons, who Desmond Ridder is maybe their guy, but who knows? Maybe he's not. And so with Derek Carr, you automatically become the best quarterback in that division, in my opinion, at least. So, it's kind of like, okay, what are you going to do now to get better in other areas? Because you're definitely not good enough with just Derek Carr to do anything. Maybe it's enough to win the division just with Derek Carr, but I mean, the Saints are talented enough in certain areas to where they can really be a good team if they start adding some pieces around him. I already think they're as good as what the Raiders were last year. I mean, you have Devontae Adams, which is a little different than a banged up Michael Thomas who never plays. But other than that, I mean, Alvin Kamara, I think, is just as good as Josh Jacobs when he's on the field. And their defense, you still have some good players on defense, some really underrated guys, I think. And so maybe Derek Carr is the guy that you need to get yourself at least into the playoffs, and who knows what can happen after that. What else has been happening? Aaron Rodgers in trade talks. What happened? Who knows? Aaron Rodgers might not even play next year. He might retire. Calvin Ridley is back with the Jags now after gambling last year where he couldn't play the entire year. That was interesting. What else happened that's a big deal? Daniel Jones went like $45 million. Not going to happen. Those are the main ones, I think. Brock Purdy is getting surgery on his elbow later this week, so that means that he's going to be out for an extended period of time. What else? Yeah, a lot of just news from the combine is kind of the main thing. And I mean, obviously, Smith getting signed or getting a big deal Derek Carr getting signed. Yeah, I don't know. There's been some interesting things happening. I mean, obviously in the world of sports, it's been really interesting with like Jalen Carter and his whole deal with just turning himself in jail, and then you had John Morant in the NBA with that thing. I didn't really make a video about it, um, but there's been some real interesting things going on earlier in the year with college basketball with Texas with Chris Beard. Like there's a ton of things going on off the field stuff and off the court stuff that's really just interesting. And if y'all want me to talk about that more, I can. I can definitely make videos about it. Obviously, as y'all know, I run a different YouTube channel, and this is kind of my secondary channel where I just talk about stuff I like doing. But if y'all really want to see it, I will do my best to make videos for it. I mean, that's kind of it for this video. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of sense of what I kind of think is what's going on in the NFL right now, in college football as well, kind of the combine stuff. College football is starting to ramp up again with kind of just like training camp and spring ball, stuff like that. Baseball is also kind of coming up really soon. Spring ball obviously is starting with that. There's the new strike rule that I could talk about. I mean, I just kind of don't know where y'all want me to take this channel. I want y'all to be able to be the ones to tell me like what y'all want to see. Because I could talk about a lot of stuff, but I just need guidance on what y'all want to see. Because if y'all don't, then I just kind of make videos, how I want to. I would love to make more videos. I kind of also, one other thing, I want to do more on like TikTok and do different like things with filters and talking about different players that come up, like ranking guys, stuff like that. I might start doing that a little bit more too. And maybe just posting them as shorts on my channel and kind of making those kind of videos for the day, just because I can do that a lot easier than I can making actual full-time videos. So let me know what y'all think about all that. It's kind of like an update video and like an NFL video in one. I might make another video just talking about that, but we'll see. But thank y'all so much for watching. Obviously still doing Purtle and Wordle a lot. Still got some quizzes coming up, ranking videos, doing dribble, kind of just reacting to different things that happen in the world of sports. So yeah, just let me know what y'all want to see. That's basically all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next Rise Up Sports.